All you're doing, honestly, is proving to me and proving to all these people out here that you're nothing more than a baby boy bitch.
That's some honesty for your ass. Deal with it.
What is going on? Welcome to No Chill Promos. How y'all doing? Hope you're having a blessed weekend if you're watching this. Before I get into this review for TNA's episode this week, just want to do a quick shout out to all subscribers to the channel and to the followers on the Rumble. Now at 190. Oh, Jesus. Damn. It's 10 away 200. So at this point, if I was a betting man, probably reach it maybe around Tuesday. Well, I don't want to jump the gun, but maybe Tuesday/Wednesday, maybe. But whenever it happens, I'm gonna drop the 5 through 10 favorites of all time video. Alright, until then, we keep on going. So let's get into this review for TNA this week. It's not gonna be too long. Alright, so start off with the 6-woman tag match between Rosemary, Wendy Cho, and Tasha Steelz versus Multirusha, Warsaw Slamovic, Soruka, and your current Knockouts champion, the Juggernaut, Jordynne Grace. And good tag team match, but I'm just going to fast forward to the finish because this shit was predictable. Which got Jordynne hitting the Juggernaut driver to Tasha for the 1-2-3. Shocker. I mean, didn't see that coming. Right, then between Rosemary this year like a complete jobber. Sucks to see, but it is what it is. And it's always good to see Soruka's fine ass because I no longer am watching NXT. I treat it the same as SmackDown. Unwatchable. Can't fucking do it. Miss me with that bullshit. So it's good to see her here in TNA. Yeah, obviously Jordynne's gonna win here. And at this point, these might be the two ladies that might end up beating her. You know what I mean? I'm fine with either one. I'm ready for Jordynne to drop that fucking belt. Right? Like, her reigns been stale. It's like she already went through pretty much most of the fucking Knockouts division as it is. It's like, it's not much more for her to do. She's just holding on to it at this fucking point. You know what I mean? Just cuz. So, yeah, perfectly. I'd like to see Masha, beat her. But if it's Soruka, that's cool too. Next, we see Perk Alexander and his stable backstage with his two flunkies. Yeah, one dude that looks like a white J. Cole during like the Friday Night Lights version of J. Cole, if you know, you know. The other dude looks like Simon Gulak, a combination of Drew Gulak and Simon Gotch. Alexander basically says, Gia, you talk too damn much, I'm not trying to hear your bullshit. Look, you got Steve Macklin, he's a failed TNA champion, he sucks. Got EY, yeah, he had a good amount of success, but that was like a decade ago. Nobody cares. Hasn't done shit since. Alright, I'm the past, I'm the present, and I'm the future. As you can see right next to me, I care about the future of TNA, and I want to make sure it's in good hands. You're looking at the future. You're looking at the Northern Armory. And watch what we do tonight when I take out this so-called TNA legend. Alright, gee, is that it? Get the fuck out of here. It's basically what he said here. Now we know the name of Perk Alexander's new stable, the Northern Armory. Full name. So we move on. Next we get a promo from the wanted man, current TNA World Champion himself, Nick Nemeth. And the crowd tonight was on point. So big ups to Nashville. Got a lot of members down there. So big ups to them. But Nick Nemeth, he was like, I'm feeling good. Are you feeling good, Nashville? Because it feels good to be your TNA World Champion. And come to find out at Bound for Glory, I'm defending my belt against Joe Hendry. Then Joe Hendry comes out because you say his name and he appears. Joe basically says that at Bound for Glory, I'm going up against one of the greatest professional wrestlers to ever lace up a pair of boots. And this has been an 11-year journey. I put in the work. I beat Moose. I beat Josh Alexander. I beat Frankie Kazarian. And at Bound for Glory, I'm going to beat you because the people believe. And Joe did First Class comes out. They're like, hey, whoa. Like, whoa. What do we have here? All right. Like, first off, why the hell is Joe Hendry getting the main event Bound for Glory? He going from being on the pre-show because of me, TNA, Jay Francis, and Nick. Like, I got a lot of respect for you. Well, at least I did. Because you want to give this bum, Joe Hendry, a title shot at Bound for Glory? And listen, brother, with all due respect, there's only one perpetual main eventer around here, and that's First Class. Right? And Joe grabs the mic. He was like, you gotta forgive me, it's been a while, been busy these past few months, AJ. But what was it? What was the song that you're referring to? Was it the Can You Please Get Fired? Or was it the You Are banned from diving? Nick then says, hey, you guys want to be in the main event? Yeah, you got it. If only I could find the right partner. And some dude was killing me because he was like, kick his head off. The crowd was cracking me up tonight, bro. Like, shout out to that dude who said that shit. He's like, kick his head off. And the crowd was laughing. But basically, he's like, how about me and Joe Hendry versus First Class tonight in the main event? All right, then we see Santino Morella. All right, he comes out. He says, boys, you come out here and create such a ruckus before Bound for Glory. I like it. So in the main event, there's going to be Joe and Nick versus First Class in the main event. And that's it. And then First Class are pissed off because it's First Class, not First Class, First Class. You asshole. Right? And that's it. That's it for this promo. I enjoyed it. All right, everybody played their part. Good shit here, so let's move on. Next, we see Ash by Elegance and her concierge talking to Heather Reckless backstage. And it looks like she's gonna make over pretty much this whole segment. They were roasting the shit out of her. I'm not even kidding. Wait, they lit her ass up. They were like, what are these shoes? Look at these shoes. Fuck are you wearing? Like, what are you, a kid? Look at these steak ass socks. You were tore up from the floor up. It's not even funny. Good God. Where the hell did you come from? Just roasting her ass to oblivion. So she's getting a complimentary glow up from Ash by Elegance. Alright, that's what happened here, so we move on. In a match between Perk Alexander versus EY Eric Young. Probably the match of the night in my opinion. I'm just going to fast forward to the finish. It's basically got the, I don't know their tag team. I think Icarus. Icarus is one of the fucking beard. With the hair. He's the one with the hair. Williams is the bald dude, the white J. Cole. Alright, so they get involved. Alright, Williams hits like some single leg drop kick to EY. Alexander does a jackknife pin for the 1-2-3. After the fact they whooped his ass even more, Sinner and Saint had their tag team finisher. It was kind of like a double arm face buster, with like kind of like a shining wizard almost, kind of. I don't know, but yeah. Commentators wondering where the fuck's Macklin? So they go backstage and we see Macklin taking a nap in handcuffs. That man's sleeping. We go back into the ring. We see Sinner and Saint. They put a steel chair like in between his right leg, EY's right leg, and then we see Alexander coming off the top rope with a diving knee drop onto that leg. So he's done. He's gonna be a cripple. So expect to see EY hopping around, limping next week. Alright, and that's it for this segment. So we move on. Next, we see Jordan Grace backstage talking to Gia. She's looking for Masha. Gia doesn't know where the fuck she is. So they end up going to like some random ass red room that you use for old film for photography. Alright, and then see a bunch of pictures marked out, which is will the real shoes most resemble victims. Alright, and there's one left, and that's Jordan Grace. Jordan gets triggered and she runs off. Next, we get a promo from my nigga Mike Santana from the BX. All right, he comes out there. This is arguably probably the best promo segment of the night. He says, I'm getting real sick and tired of talking to this damn camera. You see, where I come from, we do business man to man. When I do something, I do it with intent and purpose. But you see, Moose, you took away my purpose by costing me my opportunity at the TNA World title. But what you did in retrospect is give me a new purpose. And that purpose is to make the system's life a living hell. Because I'm coming at you from all angles. It don't matter. Day, night, Monday through Saturday, even on Sunday. It don't matter. I'm coming at you. But why don't we stop all this back and forth shit tonight? Why don't you come out here, you face me man to man, accept this fate that your bitch ass has coming. Moose then comes out. Moose says, you know, you got a lot of nerve with the shenanigans that you pulled 2 weeks ago. So I'll tell you what, I got myself some of the best security that money can buy. All right, and look at these guys right here. Look at these 5 jobbers. You got Carrot Top here on the end, looking like the lead singer from The Darkness. Then you got Nathan Frazier's brother right next to him. In the middle, you got a Alibaba version of Kozlov. Dude next to him looks like Joey Janela if he went to the gym. And then you got Bruno Mars there at the end. Top of the line security right here. Moose says, you think because you come from the streets, that makes you some type of gangster? And some dude in the crowd said, yep. He said that shit mad loud. The fucking cameraman caught that shit. That was hilarious. I ain't gonna. That's the same. That has to be the same dude that said earlier to Nick, like, kick his head off. That dude's hilarious, bro. Yo, shout out to whoever that dude was. Moose then calls him a dumbass. Alright, Mike then says, a dumbass? Like, Moose, you sound ridiculous. Who's the guy that's been week after week coming out with these sneak attacks? And you got these so-called security. And then that same dude, he's like, top flight security. He almost made fucking Santana laugh at that shit, that top flight security line. That dude's on point. That dude's a fucking comedian. 100%. That dude's hilarious. Right? He almost made him laugh. He was that close. He caught himself. Alright? But he's like, Moose, all you are is just a baby boy bitch. Alright, and then the crowd chants, baby boy bitch. And baby boy bitch. So like, damn, Moose Santana's roasting your ass right now. But Moose grabs a mic. He says, I became a 3-time world heavyweight champion without any of these ingrates and not in this trash ass city of Nashville. Alright, because I trust the system. And there's one thing I learned, and that if you're good at something, you never do it for free. I'm a prize fighter, and there's no way in hell I'm gonna fight you here tonight. And we see the system come out, they whoop Santana's ass, then ABC comes out to help him, then the system whoops their ass too. Then we see the Hardy Boys coming out, and then they pretty much clean house. They get rid of the system, and then they whoop the top flight security's asses. Alright, then we see Santana Morella. He comes out. He says, Moose, you've been asking for this for weeks, and now you're gonna get your match. So at Bound for Glory, there's gonna be Moose versus Mike Santana. And as far as those 2 knuckleheads beside you, I wouldn't be laughing if I was you. I would be paying close attention to this match here tonight for the implications at Bound for Glory. So, Nashville, I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you want to see ABC versus the Hard Boys tonight? And the crowd chants like, yeah, you don't know, like, woo, yeah, and all that shit. And he's like, well, you got it. Tonight, it is ABC versus the Hard Boys. Right, and then we get the match to ABC versus the Hardy Boys. Alright, so fast forward to the finish. It was a good tag team match, but basically, parties hit their, I guess they call it now the plot twist, as Tommy Boy on commentary alluded to. Basically, Jeff hits the Twist of Fate stunner into like a neck breaker from Matt Hardy. Cool, sick ass finisher. The Hardy Boys were going to get the win, but the system comes out and attacks both the Hardy Boys and ABC. Then Santino Marella, he comes out one more time and he says, how many times do I have to come out here? You think you guys can just do whatever you want? Well, nah, it ain't gonna happen. Because that Bound for Glory is gonna be the System versus the ABC versus the Hard Boys and a full metal mayhem match for the tag team titles. And then that's it. So, and let me say this right now. Santino Marella, even though he's not officially the GM, he basically fucking damn well should be at this point. He's a better GM than fucking Nick Aldis, Adam Pearce, and Ava Raine combined. You know what I mean? Like, this is what a general manager should be doing, what Santino Marella is doing here in TNA. I'm just saying. But we move on. Next, we get a triple threat #1 contender match to determine who's going to face Speedball Mike Bailey for the X Division Championship next week. Alright, and then we see, I believe his name is Jason Hotch from the Good Hands. He says, listen up, you hillbillies here in Trashville, Tennessee. Tonight, I'm going to whoop both these two ham sandwiches' asses. And next week, I'm going to go on and beat Speedball Mike Bailey to become the new. And then Skylar stops him. He's like, well, like, you know, like that fucking reminds me of Charlie Brown of the teacher. And like, wah. That's basically what he did here, right? And Jason was like, oh, correction. We will become the new X Division champion. Does he? Just like that dude said in the crowd? Nope. No, you're not. Not only did he not win, he's the one that took the pinfall. So we're going to fast forward to the finish. See Leon Slater. He has that sick, fucking nasty Swanton 450 for the 1-2-3. Alright. And this also sucks because you already know Leon ain't winning next week. And that's because of a match that's going to happen at Bound for Glory, but I'm not going to spoil it. But it definitely might be a potential match of the night. I'm just saying. But I digress. Let's move on. Next, we get a promo between Jordan Grace and Motherusha Slamovic. Where Jordan says, he's like, look, Masha, I thought we were past this. Like, I whooped her ass. I was a better woman. And I thought we agreed upon this. Like, what's going on here? Why do I see that shit in that fucking room of yours? What's going on? Masha then says, like, look, Jordan, after we put on one of the greatest knockouts matches in this company's history, you had no choice but to keep me close to you. And the dude in the crowd said, yes, you did. You know, like, I like how this is a great example of the crowd actually engaging in what the fuck's going on in the ring. Not trying to go into business for themselves and taking liberties and then starting weird ass chants that no one knows what the fuck they're talking about. You know what I mean? So this was great. This crowd was awesome. So again, big ups to Natural. Alright? Amasha, she was like, you were the only one that knew that I spoke English. You kept it to yourself because you're selfish. All you care about is yourself. So at Bound for Glory, I'm coming after you and I will become the new Knockouts champion. Masha hands Jordan the envelope, and inside the envelope was that picture, that same picture that we seen earlier with an X on it. So does Masha have Jordan Grace's number? I hope so. I pray she does. I want to see that Masha will kill you. I want to see that version of Masha. Alright, so hopefully we get that at Bound for Glory. It should be a damn good match, so I'm looking forward to it. But now we move on to the main event between Fist Class versus the Wanted Man Nick Nemeth and I Believe in Joe Hendry. And before Joe can talk his shit, Navarro comes up and hits a Superman. She says, shut the fuck up. That's what he did. He said, fuck that shit. Kick his ass, and Nick Nemeth comes in, for the save. We're just going to fast forward to the finish. Alright, we see Nick hits the standing ovation of his own. Literally, because this man he stands the entire time. He fucking doing the way that Joe Hendry does. Then he hits Fame Master for the 1-2-3. Alright, and that's it. So Nick Nemeth and Joe Hendry goes over as predicted. Be too fucking easy. There's no fucking chance First Class is gonna win here. It's not gonna happen. So yeah, that's it for this week for TNA. Solid episode. I enjoyed it. The crowd was awesome. It had some great promos, some solid matches. So yeah, TNA did their thing this week. So big ups to them. If you watch TNA, I know I'm late for this review, but I've been busy So if you watched the show on Thursday, let me know how you felt. What was your favorite moment, your favorite promo, and all that good stuff? You know what I mean? Love it, hate it, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's all it's saying to me. I'm going to keep on uploading regardless. But I do want to see the feedback and engagement from you guys, whoever's watching these videos. Alright, as far as the next video, I'm going to be doing the Wrestle Dream review. Just come to find out, Royal Quest is on the 20th. So I'm like, thank God. Thank God for that. I'm like, because back-to-back pay-per-views fucking suck. I'm like, because they take a minute to, you know, edit and review and all that shit. So, yeah, but that'll be next, Wrestle Dream. So hopefully it's a good show. Alright? And I'm not watching 0 Hour because I don't get 2 fucks. Or you know. But yeah, wasting enough of you guys' time. So with that said, be safe, be blessed, take care of yourself, and trust in God. I'm out of here. Till next time, adios.